Brian Breaker, we'll get it right, says, I heard a rumor that WWE wanted Arn to make an in-ring return around the same time that Finlay came back to in-ring competition. Any truth to this? Was it ever discussed even as a one-off?
I remember something about that. And, it was a conversation with Hunter, I think right after we first got there, that wanted to, know if I could work some more. I guess he had a couple, some ideas. And, if I'm not mistaken, he had some stuff in the works in his mind and all that. And I don't think he had any idea that I had not only been not cleared by my doctor, that I was never cleared to this day. I haven't been cleared. So everything that I do is at a risk, which is my own. And, but it's like my doctor told me at the time. He said, Arn, you don't understand, because I tried to get cleared to do something with WCW while we were still there. He said, I will never clear you to wrestle because you're not clearable. It would be against my, how do you say that? Hippocratic? Is that it?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So I think I remember that conversation. Unless I dreamed it, it was between Hunter and I, and it was very short-lived, and we figured out that wasn't possible.
Kurt Zamora wants to know, after your description on the podcast of how your neck injury forced your retirement, how is it these days taking a bump / giving a spine buster nowadays? WrestleMania 17 and the All Out run-in were highlights on both shows. Is that why you limit those type of spots? And is there a reason?
Absolutely. And nothing is like it was. It's been, I retired in 97, and, your body is one thing about wrestling. When you wrestle every day, your body becomes like calluses on your hand when you lift weights. Then when you quit, those calluses heal up and soften up, and you go back to normal. Even giving a spine buster there's a pretty good jar to it, and it's not so good on your knees. If you got a bad lower back, which I do, getting that spine buster started and getting the torque on it to make the revolution takes a little bit of an explosion there. That's what makes mine different, the pivot. And you feel it. Yeah, I feel it. That's why I limit it and try to make it special. And there's only been 3 in the last 20 years. So I'm going to make them even more sporadic, I'm sure, and try to make them special.
William Robinson wants to know,